welcome to the community. As always, JB here, excited. Been a while, I know, but I want to wish you a happy 4th of July. Got a good one today. We're just going to do a quick unboxing of the Boox Go 10.3. I actually bought this. Boox does not send me review devices, so this is purchased by me. And we're going to see where does it fit with the Remarkable, right? The Remarkable 2, does it fit here? And this is just going to be a first take. I'll do a full review this week after I use it. How about the Boox tab? The Ultra computer they have, does it, where does it fit within this? I have a lot of stuff to unbox for you guys. I got some new analog cards coming in, so make sure you subscribe if you're into technology and having fun, because that's what this channel is about. But let's look at this new Boox. What's in the box? Okay, so in the box, we have some nibs, which is typically what they send, some nibs. This, I would assume, is the case, and let's see how the case is. Again, first take here. I'm buying this. I might end up selling it if I'm going to use it for a week and see if I like it. But already, case, okay, it's decent. It's decent. Remarkable 2, I do have the keyboard case on here. It does look a little bit smaller, kind of the same size. I do like this thing on it. Oh, I don't know what that is. Oh, it's a magnet closer. That's kind of cool. Okay, cool. Well, let's get into it. Here is the actual device. Let's open this sucker up and take a look at the Go Series 10.3. The highlight of this is 300 ppi. So that means it's going to have a real clear screen, a 1200 Carta 1200 screen. Let's take a look at this. Okay, the case is kind of like I don't want to say like a plasticky kind of thing. Boox always does a pretty good job of sending stuff out. I actually got this out of China, by the way. The US store did not have it in stock, so I had to wait for it to come from China. Here it is. Here's the device. So we have the device. Pretty thin. I mean, let's pull the Remarkable out real quick and take a look at that to see. Yeah, it looks a little smaller than the Remarkable. Yes, it is. But I think the screen is the exact same size, right? So the screen, you can see the screen is pretty much the same size. Interesting device. One of the things that we can talk about, and this is important, is use case. So a lot of times when it comes to the Boox versus the Remarkable, is the Remarkable typically is for people that want simplicity. They want a notebook. They don't want a lot of other things going on. Where the Boox devices, typically you have a lot of things going on. And so that's what's going to cause, going to be the difference, right? This thing is thin as heck. This might even be as thin. Let me see. This is the new iPad M4. I think it's thinner than the new iPad M4. It's real close. Let's go underneath here. This is the new iPad M4, and it is close. So I personally use my iPad for almost everything. My microphone's in. Let's get that out of the way. I personally use my iPad for a ton of stuff, right? I use my Remarkable 2 basically for planning and a little bit of writing. I use our planner that you can get over at MorningCoach.com for free. I use that, and then I use the iPad for pretty much everything else. I do use the Tab Ultra, which is a big one for notes, for my shows and stuff. I do like it because it is a bigger device. But where would this one fit in? I don't know. One, just a review for you guys, so let's go ahead and get it out. And two, I want to see if it will fit into my workflow, or really you can tell this is a competitor to the Remarkable 2. I mean, you can tell that's exactly what they're doing. This is their Remarkable, right? So it is thinner, it is smaller, and then we just got to fire it up and see how the writing experience is. So let's go ahead and fire that sucker up. And let's see what else we got in here. We got a bunch of stuff, right? And then in here we have a power cable, which I can see that. And then we have let's see what else we got. A stylus. Okay, let's see the stylus real quick, because that's really important. Do I like the stylus? I'm kind of a stylus junkie. Let's take that out and see. Wow, it's different. It's got a scratchy sound to it. I'm not going to get my microphone out because I'm just unboxing, but it definitely has a real scratchy sound. Listen. So, and compared to the Remarkable, let's just go ahead and get that real quick out. This is just kind of, like I said, I'm just doing this video like straight up rocking it today. So if we take the remarkable, it's probably the nibs that they're putting in it. That's typically what creates it. I'm using a king right here. It's got kind of the same scratchiness. Yeah, it's got to be the nibs. It's got to be the nibs in it. That's got to be it. Not a bad stylus. I mean, pretty similar to the Remarkable 2. Let's see, how do we power this sucker on? Okay, we got a power button here. Let's see how long it takes to power up. And we'll take a look at this. Let's see, power up. I like to do reviews like real time because that way you kind of see without the edit, you know what I mean, how things work. Let's see, does this stick in the same way as the Remarkable does? Let's see, this goes in here. It is firing up. Oh yeah, it's kind of magnetic, and then you have this magnetic closer, which will help you here. So it's starting up. Boy, I mean, this thing reminds me of the Remarkable 2. Is this just a Remarkable 2 knockoff? I mean, it sure seems like it. Let's go ahead and just do English United States. I'm gonna try to just get through this real quick. I have read those, and just so we get to a note here. Time zone. Let's change this time zone to Central. See if we can find it. Obviously, this came out of China, so it's going to be a little different. Let's see if we can. Green Central Time. There we go. We got it. Okay, let's just move on. Hour power off. Okay, we're good with that. Navigation, all that fun stuff. We got to get rid of that little button. I don't like that. Okay, let's just get through it. Okay, we're starting it up pretty quick, little device. I do know it's only got 64 gigabytes of memory, so if you're putting a ton of stuff on this, it does have an SD card slot to put things in here. Let's see, pretty nice. I like the little device. The price point's right? So let's see, let's just do a note, right? So let's go to a note. I guess what they're trying to do is make this a reader too, like the Kindle Scribe, which would make sense. I'm not gonna log in right now. I'm just gonna do a blank notepad and see. Turn on Wi-Fi. We don't need to do that right now. Let's go back to notes. I just want to write a note. This is a test. Let me see the. We got text. Layers, shapes, where are my pen types right here? I usually like the fine liner, which we got, I think that's a ballpoint pen, brush pen, we have a pencil, and we have a marker. I like the fine liner a little bit better. Let's go ahead and try this ballpoint pen. Let's make it a little bit wider. So far, a pretty good device. This is a test. Okay, so we're gonna have to go through this thing and work on it. Like I said, it does seem to me like they're trying to create just a Remarkable 2 clone. I mean, that's kind of what it looks like to me. And again, the big difference between Boox devices, let's see if that, yeah, that kind of works. I have to play with it. The big difference between the Remarkable philosophy and a lot of these other companies, right, is the Remarkable, at least at this time, they have a new CEO, we'll see what happens, but they believe in creating a notebook that is a paper replacement, that's it, simplicity. And there's a huge group of people that absolutely love the Remarkable 2 for that reason. But there are some people that do want a device that has everything that's e-ink, where to me, I'm an iPad guy. So, you know, I have the new M4 iPad. This goes with me everywhere. I have both cases. You've seen those videos. So I use this for everything. I just don't like writing on the screen. And I don't want to put a cover on this because I use it for media consumption and writing and a lot of things. So I don't want to put a matte screen on it or buy the one that had the matte on it. So that leaves me with my Remarkable 2 that really is like my Stephen Covey planner. I keep my planner in here, all my notes, you know, kind of that I keep. It works for me. I can carry it around. Again, I have the keyboard case on here. I literally don't use the keyboard hardly ever, just FYI. So where would this device fit in? If you like to have a Kindle Scribe, okay, which I also have upstairs, we'll go over all these devices because I got Supernote, Kindle Scribe, everything. I buy all my devices. But one of the things that I would tell you is if you're looking for a multifunctional device, right, the Boox devices are going to give you a lot more options. And we'll review that. I'll go through that because it's, I mean, I'm sure it's going to, software is going to be similar to my Ultra here. But it's a multifunctional device. So if you're just looking for notes and don't want a bunch of other stuff on it, I still think you're gonna go to the Remarkable, even though I'm telling you, the form factor is really good. I mean, it feels almost like a Remarkable 2, right? But if you want some more functionality, you might run into this, you might jump into this Boox Go 10.3. Now, I can't give you an opinion on, would I jump in and buy it right now? Well, I did buy it, but would I use it consistently? I don't know. I'm going to use it this week. We'll come back to a full review. But right now, it's a really nice device. It's very intuitive. It works real well, very intuitive, like it always is. It's just there's a lot going on. So if you're an Android person, want a lot of different things to do, this might be for you. Okay, so quick unboxing, you see what it is. I'm gonna use it for a week. If I keep it, I keep it. I might sell it. So if you're looking for one specifically in the United States, they're hard to get. I will let you know. And as always, hey, thanks for being a part of this. Go have a great, safe 4th of July. I can't wait. Make sure you subscribe because we're gonna get into these things. These are analog cards, which are really cool. I've got some really cool reviews coming for you, all on productivity, technology, those type of things. We're gonna have some fun, all right? So go have a great one. I'll get that box shut later. Go have a great 4th of July. Massive love to you. Thanks for being a part of this, and we'll see you in the next one.